Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about our competition, our tournament, Year 7, that we're going to be running for the rest of the term. So get excited because we're going to spend Mondays and Tuesdays competing against each other. So what are we doing? Year 7 advisories have been divided into two groups. Group 1 is 7A, C, D, F and G, and Group 2 is B, E, H, I and J. On Mondays, Group 1 will play Dodgeball, unless on a bye, and Group 2 will play Kahoot. On Tuesdays, Group 2 will play Dodgeball, and Group 1 will play Kahoot. This is exactly how it looks. So you can see that coming up on Monday next week, 7A versus 7F, they will go to the gym for that. 7C versus 7H, 7C versus 7G, and they will go to the gym as well. While you're sitting there, you'll be able to watch each other's games. 7D, unfortunately, you're on a bye the first week. You will actually go to stay in your community, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. As you can see, Tuesday, a similar program, but for B, E, H, I, and J. So, Dodgeball. Each Monday or Tuesday for advisories, we'll play one game each for 7 minutes. Please see the schedule. Objective. The objective is to eliminate all members of the opposing team by throwing the ball at them. Players must dodge the ball to remain in the game, and the team who manages to eliminate all their opponents first are deemed the winners. The instructions. All the dodgeballs are lined up in the centre of the court, with both teams rushing from their baseline to the balls. Players have to simultaneously grab and throw a dodgeball or roll it back to a teammate. Who will run the game? So each advisory teacher will be in charge twice to run a game. Teachers should bring their dodgeballs from their own community to use in the games. The advisories bolded are in charge for that game. So if you go back a little bit, we can see that 7A and 7C advisory teachers are in charge week 3, as well as 7I and 7J. Teachers in charge, can you please email me, Miss McGrath, with the teams that win so that I can record that for our finals. So the rules for dodgeball. 1, games start at 9:05. Late advisories may end up forfeiting. So really important, get your roll done, get down to the gym. 2, no headshots. 3, players struck with a ball that is then caught before it becomes dead are eliminated. 4, when a player catches a ball, the throwing player will be eliminated. 5, students out must stay off the court. If an out player is over the line, all out members of the opposing team may go back in to the game. And 6, should a team hit their opposing team's backboard, all players out may return to their game. So how do we win dodgeball? Teams can win one of two ways. The team which gets all their opponents out are the winners. Number 2, the team who has the least amount of students out at the game's end. So, for example, if Team 1 has 5 people out and Team 2 has 10 people out, then Team 1 is the winner. Dodgeball finals. So, the top 2 teams from Group 1 and 2 will play off, and then the winners of those games will play for first, second, and third places. On a dodgeball bye, if you have a bye, students are to stay in the community and join the Kahoot being run for the other 5 advisories. So next up is our Kahoot competition. So as you can see, if you're not playing dodgeball, you're in Kahoot. Each week we will have a different host. So it will be the teacher from 7J, 7G, week 3. And they will also include 7D and 7H. You will join instead of playing dodgeball because of your bye. So how the competition works. You have 40 minutes and you have one game. You will have about 25 questions on varied topics. The mode, you will play in team mode. This means you will work with your team to answer the questions in a game against each other's advisories. So, for example, that means that each week teams there'll only be 6 people playing when you look at the group, although each advisory will be able to shout out, etc. Objective, to get the highest score by the end of the game. And instructions, 1 device will be used per advisory. All students within the team will participate by answering aloud. Running the KAHOOTS. So games will happen over Google Classroom with individual advisory teachers expected to log in and join the meet on the TV. Each week, a different advisory teacher will be in charge of sharing and running the Kahoot over the Google Meet setup. The winning team of the Google Meet should be emailed to Miss McGrath by the advisory group in charge. The Kahoot finals, the top 2 teams from Group 1 and Group 2 will play in a final with the winners of those games to receive first, second and third place. Okay, so now what we're doing. We've come up with what the instruction is, what the tournament's going to be. The next thing I want you to do is come up with a team name. This is really important, particularly for Kahoot. So today in advisories, you need to come up with a team name which starts with your letter, e.g. 7C may decide to call themselves Crazy Camels. So it starts with C, and that makes it just easier for us to remember that you're 7C. Once a name has been agreed upon in your advisory, can I have advisory teachers email me with that name? And once we have our names, we'll be using these in our Kahoot. Okay, we can use them in Dodgeball as well, but it's essential we have them for Kahoot so we know which group is what. Okay, that's about it. I hope you are excited for the competition. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask your advisory teachers to email me with any questions and I will get back to you. Thanks, guys.